Hi friends, so today I'm going to be designing a Happy New Week inspirational post, and I'm going to be taking you through the steps. So the first thing I've done is to import an image and take out the background. Next thing I'm going to do is add some shadow. Shadow gives the image a realistic view. You want your image to look real on your canvas. So I'm going to adjust the intensity and other specifics to make sure that the image looks realistic. Next, I'm going to try to get a background. I'm using a white background for this brand. Bear with me in this video, I was torn. I tried a whole lot of backgrounds, but those are one of the things you face when trying to design from scratch. So don't be afraid to play around with different types of backgrounds until you find what works for you. So yeah, I'm just trying out a whole lot. You can download background pictures from Free. I usually get mine from Free. I kind of prefer what they have to what Canva has. But Canva also has like a very awesome library of backgrounds. Free is just an additional source for me. Next, I brought in the brand logo. By the way, let me quickly say that Edgegate Homes is a real estate firm. So if you need like property management, short let rentals, my clients are there for you. If you're coming into Nigeria and you need airport pickup, you know, we're always ready to serve you. So now I am bringing in my fonts, just all the elements that I will need to make my design come to life. Another thing I must mention when designing is that it's not always going to make sense from the beginning. Sometimes you see the vision from the start. Other times you just have to be patient with yourself. Do not be afraid to play around with elements. In fact, I quite advise people to allow themselves to test out elements that are available to them. Test out fonts if you haven't already chosen a brand font. So here I was just putting the words for the day together, trying to see how it made sense. Adjusting. Another thing I have to mention is justification. No, sorry, alignment. Alignment is very important. If you are justifying your fonts to the left, justify everything to the left. So here I'm adding the services. Still at this stage, I don't know why I was just feeling like I was doing nonsense. And I'm like, oh my God, on a normal day, my designs just tend to make sense from the beginning. Is it because I'm recording today? God, what's the problem? Then a voice in my head said, just keep doing it, keep designing. It will make sense. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. And I continued just making a few adjustments here to make sure that everything is aligned properly. I always tell people alignment matters. It is what saves your work from looking scattered or looking, well arranged. I'm bringing in the social media handles. Now, this is another, in this particular design, this section, this social media section, contact us details, particularly gave me headache because everything was just looking wrong. But I'll share with you how I was able to overcome that. So I added the brand contact details for the brand, and I was just looking at this design and I'm like, something is not right here. These things are not sitting pretty the way they are supposed to sit pretty. So I was trying to reduce and make sure that the icons are the same size, change the font color to the brand color. I did all the alignment here. So Canva has this awesome feature that allows you to easily your um align your elements, your fonts or whatever. So here I was trying to work the design or the arrangement, but it was just looking really weird. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I don't face this on a normal day. Now, in hindsight, one thing I would have done to have all the details there complete would have just been to move it to the bottom of the page and kind of centralize it. But yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh my god, I'm recording this video so early in the morning, so I'm so tired. I just woke up. I probably will edit that part out. Yeah, so I put the letters in small font because I just thought, I don't want everything to be in large font, I'll try lowercase fonts to give it a good variation that still blends in with the design. At this point, we're just moving things around, moving around. Something is still not looking right, but my instinct says, my friend, you've been designing for years, keep on designing. So now I'm looking at the words. Is it the line spacing? Is it the letter spacing? Just make those adjustments, just test, experiment, and find what works for the design. I have reduced the corner rounding a bit so that the edges are just cornered a little bit, but not too rounded. I tend to favor lesser corner rounds, corner round dimensions. Anyways, we're back to this contact us section where, for the life of me, something is just so wrong, and I'm trying to remedy it. These are everyday issues that you face while you're designing, and I have learned to not allow it bring me down or make me feel like less about myself. It's just normal issues. The important thing is to know how to get around it. We're back to testing backgrounds again. I did not like this background for this design. So I wanted to incorporate circular elements to the design because I just felt like it would give it a nice look. Add some everyday geometric shapes. Usually it's have been easier for me to do in Adobe Illustrator, but yeah, Canva is Canva, so we're going to mix and match here. So what I did is I duplicated the circle, reduced the size, and then changed the color. Yeah, so you can see what I'm doing. Then I also aligned it using Canvas tool. I don't believe how much I'm yawning. Oh my god. And I group that here and I just move it to the back of the of the image, just to give it some depth, give it some people will say some pizzazz. It's the simple things that matter in design. It's really the simple things that can elevate your design. So yeah, I've given him some extra pizzazz in the background. I'm like, let me add another circle. I take that down, change the color for some contrast. Move it to the back also. Oh my god, this narration job is so boring. Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to look for where the circle will fit perfectly. I think I found it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to my font and arrangement. For some reason, these things still look, it is not giving. Let me use the Gen Z slang. It is not giving. Some things have to go or be changed, and at this stage, I was just trying to figure that out. No amount of grouping, no amount of equal spacing. It just still really looked weird in my eyes. I'm like, no, this design cannot fly. We want the one charm. Okay, back to serious business. So I'll still back to the background. Like usually I'll be done with this design in like 5 to 10 minutes if I'm doing it from scratch. But for some reason today, the universe was not aligning, so we're trying another background. And I think I settled with this one. I didn't settle. I chose this one because I liked it. Yeah, I liked this one. It gave the corporate feel, but still that abstract feel. Oh, sorry, the abstract feel, but still had the corporate feel to it. And it wasn't so much. So I decided to take out the rectangle I used under the Happy New Week and just use a handwriting calligraphy style font. I was looking for a particular one I had used for the brand before because consistency is everything. And at this stage, I was just searching. I couldn't remember the name. But yeah, I finally found it somewhere. I think I found it after a lot of tests. So yeah, I found it and just increase it a bit because I wanted the Happy New Year to stand out, but the rectangular background wasn't doing it for me. So I just thought, yeah, I'll use a different font and I group that and I spaced it evenly. Now this looks better, but there's just some adjustments we need to make. Increase the rounding just a little bit and add some shadow to the rectangular background to kind of lift it and also give it a realistic feel because shadow is one of those things that just allow your design pop by making it look real, a little bit more real. So we've raised that up. Um, Back to these contactors details, still not looking right to me. And yeah, so I decided to take out one of the phone numbers because it's just a Happy New Year post. One phone number was enough for me. Align to the middle, group it. When I came here, I'm like, do we need Facebook also? I just take out Facebook font, Facebook icon, because I really wanted the design to be aligned and something had to go. This is my first video in a while. I promise the next ones will be better, but this is the final design for the day.